Welcome back to the Realistic Careers podcast with me, Tammie Ballis. Everything I speak about on this podcast is based on my professional experience and my own opinions. So as always, please do your own research and decide what's best for you. Today we're diving into a big one, mums returning to the workforce. There is so much nonsense online, people saying it's easy, others focusing on only the negatives without offering any solutions. So let's talk about the real issues and the real barriers and the real strategies that actually work. A lot of women face big challenges when they try to return to the workforce after having kids. And look, this isn't about blaming anyone. These are just the realities, and pretending they don't exist doesn't help anyone. So here's what's actually going on. Employers see long career gaps and assume that your skills aren't up to date. You're competing against other candidates with recent experience. Many women are the default parent or single parent, which means when something goes wrong with the kids, they're the ones that have to leave work. And from a business perspective, some employers see all of this as a risk. It's not personal, it's business. You're a worker within a business, and the businesses prioritise their needs. You might not agree, but that's the reality I've seen day in, day out as a recruiter. On top of that, women struggle to find part-time jobs, work-from-home jobs, flexible jobs, and employers who genuinely accommodate family needs. Because of these barriers, many women simply don't return to their previous careers at all. So how do we fix this? Well, there is no magical fix, but there are practical things that you can do to reduce these barriers. Number one, lock down your social media. Please do not post your children. Don't post your family life publicly. Lock your socials. Employers do social media checks, and you'll never know why you weren't the chosen one. Number two, keep your skills updated. Do short courses. Do free training online. Make sure the completion dates are within 5 years so they actually look relevant. Number three, reduce your career gap in any way that you can. This is where a lot of women get stuck. If you have a gap over 3 years, employers will raise an eyebrow. It's not because you've done anything wrong, it's because they're thinking about it from a business perspective. So how do you reduce the gap? Do part-time work, volunteer. 1 shift a week if you can. Anything that shows that you've stayed active. I'm not saying you should lie. I'm saying you should be strategic. Number 4, consider a career change. There's nothing wrong with this. Sometimes the issue isn't you, it's the industry. A lot of women switch careers after having kids to gain flexibility and lifestyle balance. This doesn't mean that you've wasted your previous career or a degree or a certificate. It means you're smart enough to adapt. Your family, your life, your choices. And trust me, I know you do. Workplaces aren't losing sleep over your well-being. You have to do what's best for you and your family. Number 5, plan for parenthood and work. Not enough people talk about this, but planning your return early makes everything easier. So how to actually apply for jobs when you have a gap? These are my best tips. Yes, you can apply through Seek, Indeed and LinkedIn, all the usual job boards. However, when you've got a gap, you're competing against people with recent experience, and therefore, before they meet you, you're just a piece of paper. You're just a name on a resume. So here is what works better, in my opinion. But it does take a bit of work. Go direct to businesses. Write a list of places you'd love to work, especially small to medium businesses. They're usually more flexible and more willing to hire someone with a career gap. Then I want you to call them, ask for the HR person or the department manager, say you'd love to send your resume and be considered for future opportunities, and do this every month until someone bites. Employers appreciate proactive candidates. And let's be honest, job ads are expensive. If you're already solving a problem for them, they're more likely to give you a go. As a mum myself, believe me, I understand. I left recruitment for a few years to become a hairdresser because I wanted flexibility and the option to work from home. Hairdressing gave me that. You can have a home salon, do weekend weddings, good money and flexibility for my family. That was what was important to me. Unfortunately for me, COVID turned my life upside down and I quit hairdressing and went back to recruitment. And thanks to TikTok, I was able to build a little platform and start my business, Realistic Careers. Now I run a flexible business from home, and my freelancers are all mums working from home too. We have meetings with kids in the background and nobody cares. We're here to support each other, and that's what's important. I wish more business owners thought like this, but not everybody's needs are the same. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If there's a topic you want me to cover, email me at resumes@realisticcareers.com.au. And if you're in the job market right now, I hope you get hired soon.